Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Kaylee and this is the Tea House. Today we are going to be making beef stroganoff for dinner and I am excited to have you follow along with me. First things first, the things we are going to need for this recipe today: mushrooms, if you like them, green bell pepper, I have an onion back here, this is a chuck roast, some beef broth, or I have beef bouillon, sour cream, and a noodle of some sort. Normally we have egg noodles, but the store was all out of them, so I just have normal noodles. And then some butter, salt and pepper, and some flour. I also have some asparagus here because we are going to be having asparagus as our side dish today. First, I'm going to melt down that stick of butter and cube up the beef. We are going to cook the beef in the butter with some salt and pepper. And while the beef is cooking, I'm going to slice up the mushrooms, peppers, and onions. Once those are sliced up and ready to go, I will add that to the butter and beef mixture and saute that until the beef is tender and the vegetables are softened. The recipe that I have calls for 2 pounds of chuck. This is actually a 3-pound roast, and I'm just going to use all of it. And I have adjusted the ingredients accordingly to make sure that we are going to have enough sauce for the increased amount of meat. I'm just going to trim the majority of this fat off of the back of this roast. This is a slow cooking type recipe. We'll be cooking this for about 30 minutes. With the butter, and so we don't necessarily need all of this fat on here. here I have my pan of cubed beef. I washed my hands and then I washed the mushrooms. I'm going to get those chopped pretty fine because my 2-year-old does not like mushrooms, so I'm going to try to hide them the best I can. I also washed the bell pepper, which I will be doing the same, and the onion. Getting all of those into here and getting this cooking. We are going to cook this until the beef is tender and the vegetables are softened. I would say 20 to 30 minutes. We are back after I've done a little bit of cleanup. Let me show you what we have going on here. So in here I have added about a tablespoon of ketchup, about a teaspoon, maybe 2 of Worcestershire sauce, and 2 whole cans of beef broth. I have also mixed a mixture of sour cream and flour. All of these measurements are going to be in the description of this video, so don't worry about getting the exact measurements right. I have adjusted this both for taste preferences as well as for the extra meat and ingredients that I had. I am also pre-boiling some water so that we can get our pasta ready, and I have over here sliced up some cut up some asparagus, and I will get that steamed for a side dish. The next step, once the beef is tender and the vegetables are soft, I'm going to add the sour cream and flour mixture, get that all incorporated so that there's no lumps, bring that to a boil, and then simmer it down for about 5 minutes. After that, I'm going to add just additional sour cream, no extra flour added to it, and make sure to not bring that to a boil. So this is boiling, the meat is tender, the vegetables are soft, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm also going to turn this off for now. That is just my water for the pasta. And I am going to get this sour cream and flour mixture added right in here. This is what's going to thicken the sauce, and then we're going to add additional sour cream to make sure that it's nice and creamy. Last bit of sour cream was the last ingredient besides salt and pepper at the end. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I will be boiling some pasta and serving the beef stroganoff over the pasta with the side of asparagus. I typically serve this over egg noodles, but again, egg noodles were not available this time in the grocery stores, so we are just going to use some plain, just standard pasta. If you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to like and subscribe and join me in my other cooking videos. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.